Hi there everybody, where we are starting this video is by looking at a video. It's a screen recording by the user KooShell, who posts this. This is what happened to AMC's share price the other day when we of course hit those highs of 34. Now, this may seem like a small insignificance, and I know that a lot of people have seen this. Yes, we know it happened. A lot of people did witness it. However, there's two things which I want to explain about this, but we are going to just watch it on screen. So I'm going to be talking about it as we do see the clip. Again, massive shout out to the user for posting it. But this tells us a lot, this price section. Now, the first thing that it tells us when we're looking at the screen, of course, it doesn't take long in this video. It is a video that has been filmed, it's 8 minutes long, but does not take long, a very short period of time, for AMC to hit the mark of around 34. And this is one of the key things which I think we need to remember with AMC. The share price can move very fast. Now, a lot of people say AMC is a heavily manipulated stock. I'm going to leave you guys to make your opinions up on that. But when we see things like this, it does kind of reinforce my beliefs that that may be the case. Because, as we know, AMC has had some very, very great days, especially recently. And a lot of people are thinking, why? Why is AMC going up? Now, in the last 2 or 3 days, I haven't made videos on AMC, because these jumps are not really something which I see as too surprising. For one simple reason. One, AMC does still have a lot of buying and holding pressure from retail, so there's no reason why it shouldn't be at a higher price anyway. But also, look back to the 3-month chart, and you'll see, in the past 3 months, the price has done one thing. You know, we see this moving average is going in one direction, downwards. And it's really interesting because in that time period, we've had AMC's brilliant earnings. We've had AMC speaking about investments that they are making. We've had AMC speaking about how retail owns about 90% of the float, if not more. And all of these are great catalysts. All of these things, especially the earnings, mind you, if this was any other stock, if it was Tesla, if it was Amazon, Apple, this stock would have seen an increase based on those brilliant earnings, but AMC, that wasn't the case. It didn't really see the increase that it should have, especially after such knockout earnings. So jumps up to 30 or above, you know, at this point, it is something which I would expect, so I'm not too impressed with it. However, what I am impressed with is how quickly it happened and what this means. Now, I think to me, this does point to the strength behind our movement, opposed to how fearful they are of it. Because, again, that clip was not very long. In 8 minutes, we see their share price come up from a price of about 29 in this video. Again, massive shout out to sharing it. But about 29 around this period, all the way up to those highs in the 34 range. So it doesn't take long at all for this one to move, especially very early into the day. I think that does, again, point back to the power that we have in this movement. I think what it should do, for a lot of people, hopefully, is reinforce where we are. Because it is a case, in my opinion, that tactics are kind of running out. Because where do you go from here? It just shows us, especially on those days when we see a 40% plus like this, and of course the next day we see those highs of 34 and above, it does show us the strength that we have. And that is one thing which a lot of apes, especially the newer ones, haven't really experienced. A lot of people have got into AMC, and of course most have been holding since the January period of last year, so around here. But a lot of apes have been getting in as well in this period, okay? Don't get me wrong, I do believe most apes are still profitable because they got in around here. But a lot of people also did get in around this period, which is fine. And these people haven't really had the experience of seeing some big green growth. And now they have. And that really is something worth mentioning. Now, breaking above 30 and sticking there is going to be a key level for us with AMC, but already I think this week we have seen everything that we need to know. We've seen how scared they are of AMC, and we've seen how they don't want this one to run. I do believe that it does reinforce those beliefs for a lot of people, that once this one does start, if this one does start to run, it probably isn't going to stop for a long time. Now, of course, I am not a financial advisor. This is only my personal opinion, and what I believe based on what I have seen. But you know, after seeing AMC for a very long time, it's taken a very long while to drop this one from 70 to the high, or even the 60s, or even the 50s, taking a very long time to drop it from these areas back down to this point. I think that does tell us all that we need to know. Because with movements like this, you see 2 or 3 days really brought AMC to its all-time high. But 2 or 3 months couldn't even bring AMC below 20. It took a lot longer than that, 3, 4, 5, or maybe even more months to bring it down. I think, especially after what we've seen in recent days, we saw 34, but really the day was kind of fairly at 30, and it's taken all this time to bring it down. But you see this big green candle, and how quickly it went up. Now, of course, I wouldn't read too much into this one, as I've said before. I am excited for AMC, I do hold a lot of shares, or at least a relatively large amount for me. But for me, this is more of a reinforcement. As far as the actual share price goes, I get excited when this one gets above 50, 60, and 70. Well, for now, I'm just going to be watching this one very, very interested, because I do want to see where this one goes in the short term. I really want to see what tactics they're going to play out now, because a lot of apes now, most apes I would say, have had that morale boost that they've been needing for a long time, and it's given them the energy to continue to fight the war even harder. Anyway, that's just what I have witnessed. I want to hear what you guys have seen and what you actually feel. I want to hear from you, so do drop me a comment if you can. I will try and read all of them, so thank you so much, and I do hope to see you later on for more. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.